suppose you have a point.
That's right.
I've spent too much time in the... Let's go for a walk in the port.
Happy to come with.
The smell of the sea breeze.
Ganyu, you didn't leave Leo.
Well, I used to be so busy.
Huh. That's...
Well, when I think about my time here, it put me in a certain mood. Similar to the one I felt during my training.
Why, isn't it? I wouldn't have thought I'd meet you here.
This old man called her Little Miss Ganyu.
Allow me to
That's all right. Just tell them the truth. They have done so much for Leo.
Uncle Tian is a member of the Leo Chising.
What? This group the same rank as Ningguang?
Hush now. I must add, fishing in the port and strolling about are the greatest pleasures of my life. In most people's eyes, I'm just a...
Uncle Tian is too modest. He's been around for a long time.
Oh, little Miss Ganyu.
Uncle Tian, a person of your standing should really stop.
Oh, my apologies. It's not Thank you for looking after me when I first ascended.
Oh, so you've been friends.
Oh, I was just fulfilling my duty.
Talking about secretaries. Oh, I don't know if I should bring it up.
Yes, she works at High Pavilion and she's my junior.
I don't know myself. May I trouble you to meet her at Yue?
With pleasure. Solving the cheese.
She's back in character. Just like that, huh? Let's move then. To Yue.
So, und wenn wir der geholfen haben, dann wird sie sich bestimmt wieder besinnen und Lust haben, zurückzukehren. Da ist noch eine Kiste, die ich noch nicht habe. Aber ich dachte, ich bin hier schon lang gelaufen, Sprung, klettert.
I don't know why, but...
Indeed, it has been a while, Huixin. I heard that you've encountered some problems and came to see...
My father abusing his status as a member of the...
Don't worry.
Ganyu's not only a competent secretary, but also a great...
So, what can you tell me?
Where should I start? There are obvious irregularities in the tax declarations of two stores, Second Life and miHoYo Boutique. However, without any evidence...
I see. It's not uncommon for...
Well, is there any...
Naturally. I've dealt with similar issues hundreds of times. Give me a moment to consider the best approach in this scenario. All right. Let's approach it this way, then. Your enemy...
Huh?
If I remember correctly, Second Life and miHoYo Boutique are old business rivals.
In that case... I know what you mean, Miss Ganyu.
Exactly. Let's start with miHoYo Boutique.
Yes, you're right.
Dass sie gegenseitig einander Informationen preisgeben. Er hier wieder. Den haben wir schon so oft in Quest und Nebenquest gehabt.
Aha, we meet again, traveler. I suppose you're about to place a big order.
That won't be necessary, Mr. Bolai. miHoYo Boutique's credit is not sufficient. Should we need to place such an order, we would certainly...
What? Second Life? Ugh, that rascal Dongsheng.
Well, Second Life's credit has always been excellent.
Oh.
Huh. Is there any...
Don't let that rascal fool you. If you don't believe me, show me his tax records.
You know Second Life's business so well?
Of course. Ugh, they're every I'd rather lose money myself than see that rascal make some.
Well then, please look over this tax record. We'll review Second Life...
Oh, of course. I'll line by line. Here, I found it. That exquisite wooden furniture set he bought from Fanmu Carpenters at the beginning of the year. Look at the tax record. Not a word about that furniture.
I see. He must have gotten rid of all the documents related to...
I told you so.
But, Ms. Ganyu, despite all this,
He might have destroyed all the evidence, but I believe this...
Aha! You're right! Master Lu from Fanmu Carpenters must still...
I hope so. Let's go to Fanmu Carpenters. Thank you for shining a light on this...
Oh, please, that's nothing. I just hope you won't be...
I'm afraid I can't go.
It's all right, Weishin. You can stay in Liyue Harbor.
Oh, that's so...
Jetzt werden wir schon Schuldeneintreiber. Ui. Ist aber auch ein gutes Stück. Schon die ganze Zeit gefragt, was es mit diesem Haus hier auf sich hat. Das hatte bisher noch keine Bedeutung.
Ah, welcome. I'm usually happy to take new apprentices, but
Jinxa really is...
Hey, I heard...
Flügelchen.
Sorry.
Master Lu, we've just come to see...
why would the Qixing care about an old man like me?
You're very direct, Master Lu. I will be plain. We're looking for proof that Dongsheng from Dongsheng bought some furniture from you at the beginning of the year. Do you still have the...
Oh, it's about Second Life.
Sure enough, Mr. Could we perhaps borrow that invoice?
Of course you can, but I'm not... I only do my woodwork. As for old documents, but some troublemakers have recently moved there, invading. Since you need that invoice anyway, it may be best to get it from...
So that's what...
I'll leave you to it then.
So alt sah der jetzt aber nicht aus. Hätten wir die Haare mal weiß machen sollen.
Take back the warehouse, find the invoice.
Wait, I think I saw one of those troublemakers.
Oh, Paimon Season 2! It's one of the...
They must be plotting something against Liyue.
Maybe they're the scoundrels who invaded Master Lu's...
Ever since Osial attacked the harbor, the Fatuis, we won't cause a serious diplomatic crisis by getting into some small scuffle with... Besides, I can already feel my intuition as the secretary of the Chiefs.
Then what are we waiting for?
What the hell are you waiting for? Das ging schnell.
I think you've had enough.
Plan?
We just taught you a lesson, but clearly, if you don't spill whatever you're scheming, we'll be forced to use harsher methods.
I'm telling the truth.
If you're telling the truth, then why would you, a member of...
Fine. If you really want...
About to...
Pick berries over there.
I must admit, I didn't expect you to...
It's not an excuse. I rarely have a free morning, and I heard that there were fresh berries in this area. Think about it. I'm here alone, and Jinxa Village is nothing more than a retirement...
Judging by how he's looking at it...
So you have nothing to do with the occupation of
Fanmu Carpenters where? I swear. I only came...
So it wasn't the Fatui who took over Master Lu's warehouse after all.
I misjudged the situation and offended. Our exchange only represents my personal view.
Exchange? This woman, she's clearly aware that the Ministry of Civil Affairs wouldn't...
Yes, precisely. As an alternative, you may...
Paimon's in!
Darn you. How can you wear that
What's your choice, then?
I'll get back to my berries.
What a bittersweet ending.
I made a laughingstock out of myself. I might have spent too much time...
No worries. It's always nice.
Let's keep moving.
Alle Bären mobsen damit, dass ich keine holen kann. Sind aber doch Gegner hier.
The warehouse. Seems like those troublemakers were nothing more than a few hairy churros. Let's show them what we got.
Opening box.
Oh, the Leute
Get my
kommen.
tricks.
Falsche Kraftwerk, wollte ich.
Time for takeoff. Yahoo!
Noch mehr. Wo ist er hin? Da.
Time for takeoff. Yahoo! Adventure time.
Ja, toll.
Taste blood.
Komm ich hier runter? Okay.
Here we go. All clear. Quick, let's look around for the invoice.
Hier sollte eine Rechnung liegen.
This one
Okay.
is an invoice from One Min Restaurant. Some dining tables and chairs. This one is Wangsheng Funeral Parlors. Oh, so they make coffins too. This one is Second Life.
Aber hatte sie nicht gesagt, dass die Rechnung von oder die Steuer von beiden Läden nicht ganz akkurat sind? Jetzt haben wir ja nur von der einen Seite.
I promise to help you and I'll keep... Look, it's the invoice for the transaction but...
Oh, thank you.
Agreed. How about we go to Second Life?
Okay. Vielleicht geht das ja schneller.
Isn't it? Weixin, I told you that all of my transactions are included in the records. I do hope that my business won't be affected.
Groundless accusations? But I sincerely advise that you cease this behavior immediately. It is...
No. I'm an honest merchant. I would never get involved with any...
Haven't I made myself clear? Mr. Dongsheng, you've already been proven guilty of—
What? Proven guilty?
He's talking without rhyme or reason. Must be time for the finishing...
Mr. Dongsheng, can you tell me—
I'm... Master...
Do you admit to tax evasion? This transaction...
I didn't think you'd find out. I didn't leave a single...
Indeed. We wouldn't have found out—
The lie? That imp from miHoYo boutique? He's got his own...
Oh? Mr. Dongsheng, I'd like— I don't think you'll need my guidance for what
Yes, thank you. I must say, your enemy knows you. To think, you came up with this plan.
It's actually one of your father's. Pitting your opponent against their enemies and watching them drag— That's how Uncle Tian managed to keep his— I figured that as Uncle Tian's daughter, you'd naturally— So, I decided to use one of your father's tricks and play it out.
I can see it now. I'm really grateful, Ms. Ganyu.
Ganyu solved both Huixin's work and them.
Oh, you've helped me so.
That's not necessary.
Then let me treat you to a meal.
Das kann man
Come on, Ganyu.
beim Essen sagt Timer noch nicht, ne?
Oh, come on.
If it's just a meal, there's no—
Actually, I've already booked Senor Kiosk. I need a moment to prepare.
All right.
Sogar eins der guten Restaurants, wo man nie einen Platz kriegt. Kriegt noch richtig Hunger, wenn man das sieht.
Miss Ganyu, thank you for accepting my invitation.
Sure.
That's so kind of you, Huixin.
Truth be told...
Oh? If there's anything I can—
Oh, no, I don't really need help. Could you just listen?
With pleasure.
When I was... Even though I have the utmost respect for my father, I've only decided to join the Yuhai Pavilion staff because I've always...
I didn't know that you think so highly of me.
However, in reality, working at the Yuhai... I can't compare myself to such an outstanding
I disagree. You're a great secretary in your—
Over the years, I became...
Huh? So Uncle
Influenced by my youthful ideals, she followed my footsteps and came to be a secretary at the Yuhai Pavilion. At first, I was worried about her. It's not an easy job, after all. To tell the truth, But after all that happened this time, I've made...
So, what made you—
The fact that she'll have you, Ms. Ganyu, as her senior cop, you'll help her, gentle as always, and tell her it'd be such a beautiful moment. If it's not too much to ask for, she might still need your...
Huixin, I know—
Just like when you showed me my father's trick, having you as their...
Witness. It's true that I've witnessed thousands of years of Liyue Harbor's history, but I've always regarded it as— Huixin, you don't know how— You've made me realize that I share another connection with the people. They rely on me.
No, of course.
Hooray! Ganyu's...
Even if I've really been supplanted, I won't let you down. I'm going to fulfill my contract and keep working as the Qixing. Regardless, I'll go back. I'm afraid that it might have all become a mess during— No time to waste. Let's get back to work.
Good luck, Miss Ganyu.
We're leaving already.
Die reden immer von Verträgen. Aber sowas wie einen Arbeitsvertrag gibt es scheinbar nicht, wo geregelt ist, dass man kommen muss. Sie hat einen Auftrag angenommen, kam jetzt einfach nicht zurück, weil sie dachte, sie wäre nicht mehr erwünscht. Das ergibt keinen Sinn.
Baisha, are you okay? Look who's...
You even have enough time for leisure? It seems you three are...
Not at all. We wouldn't have survived long enough to see you again, Miss Ganyu.
That's so kind of you all. Given
We've been praying day and night for you to return.
To us, you're like an adeptus coming.
Forget all our envious complaints from before. Just...
All right. Please divide the matters at hand into government affairs, business affairs, and civil affairs. Mark out the tasks that haven't been started. I'll take care of the rest.
Of course.
Oh, finally.
Yes. I'd like to earnestly thank you, Traveler. To think that I'd like to repay you when I'm done with the work at hand. What would you say?
Sure, but are you ever done with work, Ganyu?
Let's cross that bridge when we come to it, shall we?
Und damit ist auch diese Legendenquest vorbei. War ein bisschen länger als die anderen bisher. 5 Fleißbücher noch dazu. Aber es gibt wieder nichts zu tun. Alle Aufträge sind fertig. Keine weitere Legendenquest verfügbar. Und im Internet stand, dass man auf sie nicht pullen soll, deswegen würde ich jetzt auch meinen Urgestein aufheben. Ja, dann erstmal wieder danke und bis zum nächsten Mal. Tschüss.